Every country on Earth has a crown. One thing they do better than literally everyone else on the planet. Some of these are obvious. Some will completely surprise you. And one country on this list wins in a category you would never, ever guess. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly where your own country ranks in the world. And there's one entry near the end that almost nobody gets right when I ask them to guess. 16 countries. 16 crowns. Let's go. Let's start with number 1, the obvious one. The United States has the largest economy on Earth. But here's the part that most people skip. It's not just the biggest right now. It's held that spot for over a century, surviving wars, recessions, and complete shifts in global power that knocked other unbeatable economies out of the top spot entirely. And here's a number that puts it in perspective. The US economy alone is larger than the next 2 largest countries combined. Moving on to number 2, the largest population on the planet. And this one just changed hands. For decades, everyone assumed one country would hold this title forever. It didn't. India quietly overtook it, and most people haven't even updated that fact in their head yet. Over 1 billion people. One nation. More than any place that has ever existed in human history. Next up, number 3. Let's talk pure size. Russia is the largest country on Earth by land area. And it's not a close race. It's so massive it spans 11 time zones. 11. You could leave your house on one side of the country, fly for hours, and land somewhere where it's already a different day. To put that in perspective, Russia is so massive, its landmass is literally larger than the entire surface area of the planet Pluto. Let that sink in. An entire celestial body in our solar system has less surface area than one single country on Earth. Then we have number 4. Canada holds the longest coastline in the world, and it's not even close. Their coastline is longer than the next 9 countries combined. 9. If you tried to walk the entire Canadian coastline without stopping, it would take you years. Right behind that is number 5. France is the most visited country on Earth. More tourists land here every single year than almost anywhere else on the planet. In fact, in peak years, more tourists pass through France than the entire population that actually lives there. Picture every single resident being temporarily outnumbered by visitors. That's how big the tourism machine is here. Okay, quick pause. If you're the kind of person who actually remembers facts like this and brings them up at the right moment to sound smart, that's literally the whole point of this channel. Hit subscribe now so you don't miss the next one, because the back half of this list gets even weirder than what we've covered so far. Alright, let's keep going. Coming in at number 6, Finland is officially the happiest country on Earth. And not just once, multiple years running, beating every other nation on the planet. Here's the catch nobody mentions. It's not because life there is easy or luxurious. It's because of how the country handles trust, work-life balance, and stability. Finland isn't the richest country on this list. It's not even close. But on happiness, nobody touches them. For number 7, Iceland is the most peaceful country in the world. 0 standing army. The lowest crime rate on the planet. Think about that for a second. An entire country that simply decided not to maintain a military, and has stayed the most peaceful nation on Earth for years because of it. We're past the halfway mark, and it's about to get weirder with number 8. Switzerland is the most innovative country on Earth. They patent more inventions per person than any other nation. More than countries with 10 times their population. Now, for number 9. Singapore holds the strongest passport in the world. One passport. Almost the entire planet. Visa-free. A Singaporean citizen can travel to more countries without applying for a visa than almost any other person alive. That's not wealth. That's not size. That's pure diplomatic trust, built over decades. Then there is number 10. Monaco is the richest country on Earth, per person. And the scale of it is almost funny. This entire country is smaller than most international airports. You could walk across the whole nation in under an hour, and it's home to some of the highest concentrations of wealth anywhere on the planet. Which brings us to number 11. Italy has more UNESCO World Heritage Sites than any country in history. More than any nation has ever held, period. Basically, wherever you stand in Italy, there's a statistically high chance you're near something the entire world agreed needs to be protected forever. Quick gut check. Out of the 11 countries so far, how many did you actually get right before I said them? Drop your score in the comments, because the next 5 are where it gets genuinely tricky. Hitting the final stretch with number 12, China is the biggest manufacturing power on Earth. They produce more of everything than any country has ever produced before in history. More steel, more electronics, more of nearly every category you can think of. Next is number 13. Norway runs the largest sovereign wealth fund in the world. One country, one fund, over $1 trillion saved up for the future, built almost entirely from oil revenue they chose to save instead of spend. For number 14, Saudi Arabia exports more crude oil than any other country on Earth, more than the next 2 combined. Their entire economy was built around being the single largest supplier the world depends on. Then we have number 15. South Korea has the highest robot density on the planet. More robots per worker than anywhere else in the world. Entire factory floors run almost entirely by machines, with humans managing rather than building by hand. And finally, number 16. Here's the one almost nobody guesses right. Brazil is the most biodiverse country on Earth, home to more species of plants and animals than any other nation alive, largely thanks to the Amazon rainforest sitting almost entirely within its borders. Here's what's wild when you step back and look at all 16 of these together. Not one single country wins everything. Power isn't stacked in one place, it's scattered across the entire planet. The richest isn't the happiest. The biggest isn't the most peaceful. Every nation on this list has exactly one thing it does better than anyone else on Earth. Let's run it back fast. United States, biggest economy. India, biggest population. Russia, biggest country. Canada, longest coastline. France, most visited. Finland, happiest. Iceland, most peaceful. Switzerland, most innovative. Singapore, strongest passport. Monaco, richest per person. Italy, most heritage sites. China, biggest manufacturer. Norway, biggest wealth fund. Saudi Arabia, biggest oil exporter. South Korea, most robots. Brazil, most biodiverse. So, which crown surprised you the most? Because if it's any of these last 5, you're not alone. If you like this, you'll want to see the next one, because it flips the script completely. The countries that are number 1 for all the wrong reasons. Subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.